Hi all, Hipper here. So we're back in my Sea of Thieves, uh, well, replay here, and I am trying to actually get to the island to dig up my gold. And when I came back to the game, I realized that I mustn't have saved because, well, the island is different on my map, or perhaps everything is just randomized. I don't remember, but either way, it's not a very smart idea. It does take away a little bit from the continuation of the game, and it confuses at least me. So I have to go to a different island now, which is okay. We can do that. So we're going to set sail here as a solo player, and obviously that's going to be more difficult than having one or two friends with you. So I lower the sails, and then I think, oh, better just have another look at the map to see which way I'm going. And it looks like I'm just going straight ahead, basically. So that makes it easy. So I just go up here, and I try to raise my anchor. And yeah, we figure out how to do that too, so that's perfect. So we raised the anchor, and the ship is actually moving. And just gonna have a peek, because I'm thinking that island there in the horizon is the one we are actually going to. And we seem on a pretty steady course there. So at this point I think, oh, I probably don't even have to touch the rudder, so I can just, faff around and do all kinds of other weird stuff. So I decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna climb the mast, why not? I want to see the view from up here. And of course I also have to ring the bell, because that's just something you have to do when you're up here. And while I'm up here, it seems that my ship decides to change its direction and heading for that big huge cliff. And I don't have a lot of time, so I just decide to jump down, take a lot of damage doing that, and running up here, trying to steer my ship before I hit, but obviously it's too late. And I took some damage, and I will get back to that later, because I just assume that I take a little bit of damage and nothing's wrong with the ship. Maybe you have to hit an island 3 times before you sink or something like that. I honestly can't remember. So anyway, I just forget about it. And I continue towards the island. And we're getting close now, so I'm going to pull the sails up. And of course lower the anchor like I did before. And we're just going to have a quick look here, because that's the island. And there's someone waiting for me on the beach there. So I try to, of course, use my harpoons on this guy, this little skeleton here, because, well, let's see if that works. But it doesn't. So I decide to play a little bit of music while I think about what I'm going to do. And then this message pops up in the corner here: play an instrument while your ship is sinking. And I was like, well, silly Xbox, my ship isn't sinking. And then I turn around, and apparently it is sinking. So I must have made a hole in it when I hit that rock back before, and it only really sunk now. So yeah, a bit of a surprise there. A bit, yeah, unexpected surprise. So anyway, we leave the sinking ship and we approach the island here. And we got to take care of this stupid skeleton here. And one of the things I don't like about this game is I think the combat is too simple. It's yeah, there's not really much to it, just point and shoot, and that's it. But I guess most things in this game, they are a bit simple, and I think that's what hurts the game in the long run, that it's just not deep enough, and it's too simple in everything, I guess. Because all you really do in this game is go somewhere, dig up a treasure, and go back. And of course you can also hunt some underwater jukes. That's also a great waste of time. So before digging up the treasure, I'm just gonna have a look around the island here, and I mean, it does look good, and like, the frame rate is reasonable, and it's not a bad looking game. It's just sort of empty. I think there's not enough stuff to pick up, and like if it was more like Skyrim, where you can actually use the plants for stuff and like mix and match things, and yeah, just not, it's not deep enough. So anyway, we go looking for this treasure here, and we have our map, and we have to find where on the island the treasure is buried. So it looks like this spot here. So we'll give it a go with the shovel, and as much fun as it is digging up a treasure, you have to be pretty much pinpoint accurate in this game, which is pretty hard when you just have this map here. And you could be fooled thinking that, oh, I'm in the wrong place here. But I'm pretty sure it's the only place the treasure can be on this island here. So in this case here, I'm just trying again. And I haven't played this game for a while, so I could have just decided, oh, this is the wrong spot, and then kept moving on. But as you can see, it is actually here, and it's just because I didn't hit the exact right pixel, which is a bit, yeah, don't like that much. And then these stupid pop-ups here, like find the mermaid guy. Yeah, I'll do that after I finish with this treasure here, please. So that's it. Pick up the treasure here, and then we're gonna put it on a rock while we just have a look around, because obviously I lost my ship, so I have to somehow figure out how to get it back again. So we'll just pop that there, and then we'll play a little bit of a song here while the sun sets. And when the sun has set, we'll go figure out how to get our ship back from that mermaid man guy, whatever it was. I have no idea what I have to do. The game just said to find a mermaid, so we'll do that. So after it gets dark, I see this weird smoke out in the water, and apparently that is the mermaid. I mean, I had no idea. I just saw it from a distance and thought I would check it out, and it's just dumb luck that it actually turns out to be the guy I'm looking for. Again, not very well explained if you ask me. So I decide to say, yes, please give me my ship back. And then I start on a new island in some random cave, and yes, I do have a ship. But again, the continuity totally breaks here again, because it also broke when I started the game, because apparently, I don't know if I didn't save or whatever happened, but yeah. And I'm like, what's that? And apparently that's a snake. So yeah. Anyway, we use our new ship to leave the island and return to an outpost where supposedly I can sell my treasure chest that I don't have anymore. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared, and I found some kind of trinket in its place, and I'm assuming that's what I have to return with. And like, these inconsistencies really don't do the game any favors. It's really confusing. I mean, it's not a advanced game, and stuff like this really should be a little bit more. Yeah, it's just done better. This is my weird goblet that I assume must have been inside the treasure. I have no idea, because it just showed up on the beach when I got my new ship. So I take it back to the guy in the tent that I had a lot of trouble finding last time. And of course, now this island is different as well. Maybe it's a different island, who knows. But there he is, and we'll sell that back to him. So yeah, I'm kind of starting to remember why I didn't play this game a lot. I think it's too inconsistent, it's too shallow, and there's just not a lot of fun to be had, honestly. So this will probably be my last Sea of Thieves video, at least for a while. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.